You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour
meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
Good evening, fans all around Preston County and out on the internet, wherever you may be. It's time for Preston County Middle School basketball. I'm Steve Blake here with Terry Cochran for hometown TV coverage of the West Preston Panthers and the East Preston Eagles boys basketball from the gym here in Arthurdale.
Steve, it's a beautiful evening, beautiful night out for basketball. We're here at one of the nicest facilities in Preston County, I think, and that's here at West Preston. Two good teams going to go at it tonight. The West Preston Panthers are 4-3 on the season so far, and they'll be up against the East Preston Eagles, who come in tonight with a 2-4 record in the county. So they're both chasing the Central Preston Wildcats, who are pretty much the class of the field here in middle school play, but they will battle each other down to the very last second tonight and try to get sole possession of second place.
Well, that's right, Terry, and that's very important heading into regular season play here as we are now, and getting through the midst of this, and then when the postseason gets here, it's anybody's contest. And we've seen that many times here in Preston County.
Now we're going to see all the players come out tonight, and then the starting five will be the last to come out. This is the East Preston squad. I'm just going to run everyone down. Number 41 is Max Hardesty, along with number 5, Ethan Wilt, number 4, Jacob Hensley, and then there's number 2, Hunter Harrison, followed up by number 12, Nathan Pigley, number 23, Lyric Moats. And now we go to the starters for East Preston. Number 13, that's Keenan Parker. He's followed up by number 10, Elijah Mayo. Number 34 is Dustin Sigley. Number 32, Seth Uphole. And number 33, Landon Bolliard. That rounds out the starting lineup for the East Preston Eagles. Now we go with our Panthers coming out on the floor. Center court in their white uniforms tonight. Ryan Conrad, number 15, followed up by number 14, Bryson Sanders. Number 0, Caleb Stone, out on the floor. Now he went to the starters. Number 30, Leighton Blosser. Now we had a couple more. Josh Gibson will be starting tonight for the Panthers, along with number 51. That's Wyatt Moyer. 44, Bryson Hawkins, out on the floor. Number 23, Tristan Smith. Tristan had a really good game up at Central Preston, along with their leading scorer coming out on the floor, and he'll be a handful for East Preston tonight. Number 31, Aaron White, and they're coached by Jeremy Gibson. Steve?
Terry, that's a good-looking group both ways here this evening, getting ready to do battle in the gym here in Arthurdale. And we thank everybody for tuning in here on Hometown TV as the cheerleaders get ready to do their thing out here and entertain a nice crowd here this evening.
Yeah, nice crowd on hand, Steve, with COVID restrictions. Only parents and grandparents allowed into the gymnasium tonight, but everyone wearing their masks and trying to social distance. Now, we didn't get to do an interview tonight because of that same restriction, but we'll get with Jeremy sometime later on in the season as things break loose.
And, of course, this a condensed season, and running a little late here as we get down toward the end of March. Usually by now we've played postseason for the middle schools, but they wanted to get a season in for these youngsters after what they've gone through over the last year with all the restrictions in play. And the kids have responded nicely, Terry, to this. They have really worked hard and done everything they've been asked to do to follow the rules and have the opportunity to compete and vie for a county championship coming up here in the first half of April.
That's right. We're almost ready to kick it off here, and due to COVID rules, the visiting team will take it out first. So Here we go. East Preston with the ball out front. They will work it around the perimeter. A modified 3-2 zone set up by the Panthers, and a steal. That was Aaron White.
Good ball pressure by the Panthers that time, Terry. You can see they're going to be patient here in the half court, but try to go down low early.
Tristan Smith with a drive down, put it up on the glass, and just didn't go. Off of a Panther and out to East Preston. Preston with full court pressure. They break it, get it across the timeline. All the way to the hole, but it's blocked by Smith. That was Keenan Parker with the shot. Back comes West, across the timeline. Set it up. Long three-point shot taken by Josh Gibson. Didn't go. Now a shot drops. That's Tristan Smith, and they're going to give him a 2.
Barely had a toe on the line there, Terry, but nice looking shot and good second chance basket there. And second chance points kind of eluded them in their game against Central. So it's good to see that they've been working on that.
Well, Dustin Sigley got the ball down low and tried to get a shot up, but Mr. White said, "No way, you're going to get that in," and he swatted it right out of bounds. Long pass out over the head of number 10, Elijah Mayle, out to West Preston.
And some would call that an unforced turnover, but I don't. I'll tell you, West Preston doing an excellent job right now defensively, swarming to the ball.
They got the ball down in the paint where they wanted to go with White, but he got it up on the glass, missed it. Back comes East Preston. West up 2-0 on the Eagles with 4:03 on a turning clock here in the first period. Shot taken. Rebound number 51, Wyatt Moyer. He brings it up, sets up the offense for the Panthers. Another shot by Tristan Smith. Nice little rainbow. Puts them up 4-0. Pressure getting to East Preston. They get it across. Now they'll work a shot from outside the elbow, but a rebound and a putback. I believe that was number 23 for the Eagles. That's Derek Moats or Landon Bolyard. Their numbers are a little hard to see. Landon Bolyard scored that.
East really needed to get on the board there. Terry did a nice job. Great second effort there. Good rebound and a putback. But now coming down again, facing stiff pressure. And they got it out of the middle of the floor and got caught out there on the sideline. You don't really need to give West the advantage of letting them use the sideline as another defender.
Smith double teamed. He gets it back. Now they get it inside and a drive to the hoop. That was 44, Bryson Hawkins. He's fouled and will go to the line.
We've seen Hawkins over the last couple seasons developing here, Terry, and he just keeps getting better. Rattles the first free throw home. Number 44 gets them both. And now it's a 6-2 advantage for West.
They break the press down inside, but a block by White out to West Preston. Nice job by Aaron White to stand his ground. That's his second block of the game. Now outside the three, good! Josh Gibson tickles the silk.
West Preston's got it going on both ends of the court right now, and a takeaway here and a nice drive into the paint. Contact made and the whistle. And we'll see number 44 going back to the line again, Terry.
Yeah, nice job down low. Went up strong, took the contact, and we'll go to the line. Gets them both to go, so it's an 11-2 advantage for the West Preston Panthers.
And 4 for 4 from the line right now.
Tie up underneath between Landon Bolliard and Aaron White from West. And possession arrow to the Panthers. White with a shot. No, that was Smith with the shot. Smith with a rebound. They get it back outside, and they'll set up again. Smith drives the baseline. He's looking for someone to get the ball to. Good defense by the Eagles. And now a travel out front. Moyer was looking down low, I think, Steve. He was trying to get it down to White and just took one too many steps.
Yeah, they want to get the big man a scoring opportunity here, but East Preston to a man. Very, very good defense that time. Very good job staying in front of their man and denying West Preston the opportunity to get that ball down low and pound on the glass.
Uphold that time with the pass for East Preston, just a little too strong. They couldn't handle it, so it's out to West. Now another tray taken by Gibson, a little short, and a run out on the other end. Nice job to get that up on the glass.
And that's a timely score for East. They went right to work there quickly, and I think maybe in transition they can do a little better against this powerful pressure defense of West Preston.
Finally, Aaron White gets his first 2 points of the game down low. That's where he will do the damage. Bolliard again on the drive. He's been all the offense. Landon Bolliard for East Preston. He's got all 4 of their points, Steve. And he will go to the line this time.
White thought he was going to get another clean block there and have 3 in the book early this evening, but got called, I think, that time for a little extra contact. East Preston really needs to take advantage of the stoppage in the clock here and get points from the line, and they do.
Got one. There's only 30 seconds remaining. These quarters go quick in middle school basketball.
13-5, a good advantage here for West. See what they can do with this final possession. Oh, now turnover gives East Preston plenty of time to get this ball down to the other end.
Up on the glass, didn't go. Nice rebound, Smith. Now West will go for the final shot. Drills it from outside the arc. Tristan Smith right at the buzzer.
Exciting basketball here. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages from the sponsors that bring you Preston County Middle School basketball. And we return to the gym here in Arthurdale. 1 quarter in the book, and the West Preston Panthers dominate offensively and defensively as well, Terry. I think you'd have to be fair in saying. But a good effort by East here. They've just got to get their feet under them and keep playing hard.
Smith with another steal and a run out the other way. Lays it up on the rim. Doesn't go, but a putback. Good by 51, Wyatt Moyer. That's his first 2 of the game.
Out and another errant pass, and West off and running once again. And we've got a whistle.
They call him for a double dribble. I'm not sure about that one. Just a little crossover.
Couldn't see it from this angle, but the official down there on the floor.
Now another steal by Moyer. Or no, that was Bryson Hawkins, and he goes down hard.
And the whistle, and Hawkins picks up his feet and tries to jog across the court here and walk it off a little bit.
They're looking down low. They get it into White. White just dribbles it up on the glass and scores it.
Nice soft shot up there. Bounced a little bit, went right in.
They break the press, but White's right there to produce the block. That's his 3rd block of the game. But Tristan White caught the ball standing right on the out-of-bounds line, so the ball will stay with East Preston.
East is going to have to find a different angle of attack. He's got all 3 of his blocks on that side of the basket here early.
Back to White, and he just muscles his way in, Steve.
Nice job by the big man there, gathering up the ball off the floor there. Got a little loose for a second. And he did a good job gathering it in and then taking it right to the basket, going up strong.
Ball over the outstretched hands of Landon Bolliard for the Eagles. So another turnover. Here comes West Preston. Rebound, big rebound in there by Elijah Mayo. Streaking the other ways, number 12, Nathan Pingley. Off of Pingley, and back will come the Panthers. Smith looks. They're trying to find White. They found him. Goes back out to Smith. Little push-up shot. No good, but finally, White. No, yeah, White will clean that up. Another 2 for Mr. White. Gives him 8 points here in the first half.
He's doing a really nice job on both ends of the floor here right now, Terry. And West Preston, for what it's worth, has been giving him lots of opportunities because they've been putting so much pressure on the ball that it's been giving him time to get from one end of the floor to the other and get set up in the most advantageous position. Right there, he pulls down another big rebound.
Shot was taken first by Pingley, and a couple good rebounds by East Preston kept it alive, but they just couldn't get the shot they wanted. Smith, a battle down on the floor with Keenan Parker. Possession area in favor of West Preston.
3:28 remaining in this second period, Terry. These middle school games, don't blink. You'll miss something. They go quick.
Bryson Sanders was in the game, but he's been replaced now with Josh Gibson for West. Good little defensive play down there by Mr. Stone, Caleb Stone.
Yeah, nice job denying the entry pass there. And East off and running in transition. They don't get the basket, but they get the foul. And again, stop the clock with 3:16 on it and get to the line and get some points.
Well, Landon Bolliard's been the bulk of the offense for the Eagles. He has all 6 points for East Preston so far in this game. Nice little lob. They get it over to Stone. Stone kicks it back out. Shot taken. That was Bryson Hawkins with the 3 attempt. He was way off the mark that time. So it goes back to East Preston with time running out here in the first half of action. Another turnover, East Preston. Now Jeremy Gibson will substitute. Takes Bryson Hawkins out of the game. Replaces him with Ryan Conrad, number 15. So we got Conrad, Caleb Stone, and Josh Gibson on the floor now for West Preston, along with their 2 bigs. Number 23 is Tristan Smith, and 31, Aaron White. Looking for White down low. Smith dribbling through just about everyone. And now a deep 3 taken by Gibson. A fight for the ball. And East Preston's coach was looking for a foul. I think he will get that.
Yeah, somebody got a little handsy down there.
I think that was Mr. White. Little bit too strong.
All right, the Eagles trying to take flight here, get some more points before halftime.
Uphold takes a long shot from outside and a battle underneath with Parker.
Nice look off the screen that time from outside, but the shot long. East will retain possession here.
Oh, nice little step taken that time by Uphold.
Eagles are just having a hard time getting that ball to drop, Terry. They're getting it up on the rim. It's just bouncing around, coming, rattling back out.
They know what to do with it, though. West Preston is just feed the machine. Aaron White with another deuce. That's his 8th point just in this quarter. Subs coming in for East Preston with 1:38 on a stopped clock. 26-6 in favor of the West Preston Panthers.
Well, West, both a good inside and a good outside game right now in the first half of this one. They've just been relentless, though, on defense, and that's given them many more opportunities to shoot the ball.
Shot up, White rebounds it, cleans it up, doesn't get it, and now another tie-up ensues on the floor.
White with that nice soft shot. It's rare that gets up there and bounces a couple times, doesn't fall in. But that time it bounced out. And East needs a little help here.
Dustin Sigley back in the game for East Preston. Ooh, nice shot from the outside by little number 23. That's Lyric Moats. Time running down. Back to White. White just drops it over the front of the rim. Score it! Aaron White. Ten of the 12 points scored in this quarter came all from Mr. White, Aaron White, down low. Looks like they're going to get Tristan Smith with that personal foul, which is going to put Seth Uphold to the line. A steal. Nice job. Good tie-up.
West a little more patient with the ball that time down. Got caught looking around, and
that was Hunter Harrison on that tie-up for East Preston.
Eagles
nice job.
Yeah, Eagles got their talons on the ball.
Yeah, big three from outside the arc. That was number 30, Leighton Blosser. Leighton gets on the scoring book for West Preston. Good fight for the rebound. That's number 13, Keenan Parker. He'll go to the charity stripe with 9 ticks of a second left here in first half play. I got one to go, but we got a lane violation. Dustin Sigley got a little anxious. Maybe not wasn't Dustin. It was probably number 15.
Turns it into a
Conrad.
3 to make 2.
That was a tie-up. And East Preston will retain the ball with 7 seconds in the half.
You're going to be looking for a good open shot from the perimeter here.
Sigley tried to get it to the rim. Long baseball pass down, and that's going to end the half without a shot.
Yep, didn't get that off in time, but it caromed off the back of the rim. And we come to halftime here in Arthurdale. Quick moving game, and West Preston having it a lot of it going their way here in this first half. We'll see if that can continue after we come back from these messages. The sponsors who bring you Preston County basketball here on Hometown TV. Check these folks out and say thank you to them when you see them next. We'll be back.
Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you. Delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it. Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
We are very excited to be opening our new office in Cheat Lake.
It's beautiful, and we really think our patients are going to love it.
Everything's still going to be the same type of atmosphere, warm and inviting, same staff. We are just trying to accommodate more patients at a time, and we look forward to seeing you at the brand new location.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
And we return to the gymnasium here in Arthurdale, West Virginia at West Preston Middle School. And Terry, we've got a feisty group of Eagles down off the mountain here tonight. They just got to find a way to get the ball to drop in the basket instead of bouncing off the rim. West Preston kind of got it going their way. early in this one and took advantage of it. So they've got the big lead, but they're going to have to hold on, and it's going to be a fight for the next 2 quarters.
Most of the damage was done by Aaron White for West Preston. We kind of knew that was going to happen. He's their big gun down low. He's got 12 points here in this first half. But Tristan Smith, he knocked in 7 of his own, so that really helped out the one-horse race here. But anyways, we go start the second half, and West will inbounds first, and they go right into White. And a personal foul called quickly on number 13. That's Keenan Parker.
Foul on the floor, and that gives the Panthers a chance to reset the half-court offense. And that gets batted around a little bit. And East is struggling to keep that ball from getting tied up.
Get it across the timeline down to the baseline. They're whipping the ball around a little bit quicker this quarter, Steve. Shot taken, no good. Rebound, East. Up on the glass, number 10, Elijah Mayo, and he'll get to go to the charity stripe.
Yeah, nice job going right back up with that good recognition by Mayo that he had an opportunity there to either get the points or get to the line. Banks the first one home. And East nearly came away with that miss, Terry, but they draw first blood with that free throw, and they make it 31-8.
We're high on the crow's nest here at West Preston. I'm standing beside head camera Brad the Hitman Hart.
You better stay out of his way. East doing a good job here early trying to work that ball and not afraid of the contact down low.
It looked like it went against Bryson Hawkins. Now we'll get a shot from the baseline. Too strong, put back once again by number 13, Keenan Parker, and he'll get back to the line again. Better position this time, Steve, by the Eagles. They're getting in down low, getting in position for those rebounds.
Keenan with the first, nothing but net. One more coming here. And the Eagles track that down.
Now they find a wide open Mayo underneath. They couldn't get it to stick. Just trickles off the front of the rim.
Just a little bit too hard there. I think he was quite surprised to find himself facing the basket without Mr. White standing in his way.
White shot up on the rim, around and out. So back come the Eagles.
They're making all the right moves to get open. They're getting good looks, Terry. Again, it's just a tough shooting night here so far for East Preston.
Smith drives down, looks, nothing there. Good defensive play by 13, Parker. Cuts him off. Back around the outside. Now they get it into Hawkins. Hawkins, little jump hook, doesn't go. Rebound Mayo. Turnaround shot taken by 13. Somehow he gets the ball back and up on the glass with another shot.
Good active defense that time, but again, having a hard time getting it to go in the basket. Meanwhile, on the other end of the floor, now that's really the first offensive output that's going to plan for West here in this third period. Things have gotten kind of quiet offensively for the Panthers.
That was Josh Gibson, and he wrinkled the net from the three. And that was their first points of this half, Steve.
Yeah, they've gotten very, very quiet offensively here. They're going to look to make some changes. East finally gets it untracked from the baseline. A nice-looking shot that time. Up and in.
That was Parker.
34-11 now. So East pulling in a little bit of the excess slack on the rope.
Another turnover.
Yeah.
By West. So now we got a change. Looks like 14 in the game. Bryson Sanders will be in for Wyatt Moyer. Oh, they had the press beat. They tried to get it down the Moats. Or no, that was Mail down on the blocks. And just a little too strong.
Yeah, Eagles had numbers that time. They had the right idea. Just couldn't quite execute that last pass down there.
Sanders running the point for the Panthers. Back out front to the hot shooting number one, Josh Gibson.
I'll tell you what, Gibson's carrying the load right now. He's the biggest little guy on the floor for West at this point.
That's his third tray of the ball game. From deep.
Good looking shot, doesn't drop. And the Eagles, they're flying quickly down to the other end here. And finally get a nice looking transition basket.
That was Keenan Parker. Went up strong on the glass against Mr. Smith. Wide open again. Misses it this time. That was Josh Gibson. Now a run out the other way by East Preston. Oh, they missed the layup.
And the ball gets tagged out of bounds by one of the Eagles coming in to help. So West got lucky that time because they kind of took their foot off the gas defensively, and the Eagles were flying to that basket.
Yeah, Mr. Sigley got it down there, but it just couldn't get it to go. Josh Gibson puts up another tray.
And East playing a little fast and loose with the ball that time once they got it over midcourt. Throw it out into the gallery.
Leighton Blosser into the game now, along with number 15, Ryan Conrad, for West Preston. And I believe we're going to see, Mr. Stone, Caleb Stone in the game at the point for West Preston. So getting some younger players in for West. Tie up on the floor between number 14, Bryson Sanders.
Now, possession arrow favors East.
And Nathan Pingley.
So they'll get a chance under the offensive glass here to inbound this ball. And we get a whistle away from the action. And the officials are going to reset.
Yeah, they was trying to sneak one of the players in. The official held him up. Now we'll see if they let him in. Yeah, now we get a change. Hunter Harrison back in the game for number 13, Keenan Parker.
Now the ball out deep in the corner on the sideline here.
Whoa, from downtown, number 32 in your hearts. Seth Uppel.
And the Eagles would do well to find him some open shots.
Now he comes out with the steal, gets it over to Landon Bolliard.
And we've got a whistle. Was there a timeout called?
I believe so. 30-second maybe timeout.
Quick timeout in the action, I think, to preserve the possession there. And for West Preston, they came out with that big lead after the intermission. And I got to say, the energy has kind of rolled the other way. East Preston been very, very active on both ends of the floor here. Were it not for Gibson and his little shooting clinic that he's been putting on here, West would find themselves in a lot tighter game.
Well, the Eagles have outscored the Panthers in this quarter 9-6, Steve. But like you said, it was all Josh Gibson.
One of those 6 points belonged to Gibson.
Yep. So with 7.8 seconds here in the third period, West up by a score of 37-16 over the East Preston Eagles.
And the Eagles have the ball here to start play. And West is going to go back to putting some more pressure on the ball here, as they did early in this contest.
That was right under the crow's nest. Bryson Sanders with a nice little defensive play. Again, he knocks it out of bounds. He's all over those East Preston Eagles. East Preston all trimmed out in their blue and gold. West Preston in their white, red, white, and blue, but their white unis tonight. That ends the quarter.
All right, we come to the end of 3. We'll break for these messages, and we'll be back right after this here on Hometown TV.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you, delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Back in Arthurdale one more time. Fourth quarter action getting ready to ensue here in the gym, and the Panthers trying to hold on to a pretty good lead here at 37-16.
A lot of younger players in the game right now for both teams. You know, Steve, East Preston, as far as their shooting ability, they've done pretty well from the floor, but where they got hurt tonight was from the free throw line. They're only 5 for 13. If that would have made a lot of points up tonight for them.
Well, there's that, and there's the fact that they've had quite a few too many turnovers at the hands of this very, very active West Preston defense. The Panthers have just been flying to the ball.
Nice.
And double and triple teaming it, but East working some magic there to get it in the paint and get it up and in.
Yeah, that was Mr. Sigley underneath. Now he tries to pass down a little too light as they got it. That was number 44 with the steal, Bryson Hawkins.
Well, he had the right idea. Let's keep it in the middle of the floor. Let's get it down to the other end. He just didn't quite have the arm to pull that off. And again, West doing a nice job being in the right place at the right time. There's another takeaway.
Pressure defense has really helped the Panthers tonight. Hawkins drives from the elbow, gets it stolen from him. Streaking down the other way was number 33, Landon Balliard. Landon started out strong in the first period. He had 5 points, and then he added another free throw later on, but he's kind of been silent since then.
They kind of got an eye on him, and they've taken him a little bit out of the game.
Nice block by Caleb Stone. He came flying out on the other side of the floor. I don't know where he came from, actually. And blocked number 12, Nathan Pingley. Caleb's probably the smallest youngster on the floor.
Yeah, he got up off the floor pretty good for that one. And again, just tough luck shooting the ball for the Eagles right there. That one up soft, off the glass and off the rim and out.
Stone with it, gets it on the other side, and a shot taken from deep, no good by Leighton Blosser. Couple substitutions. They get Josh Gibson back in the game to inbounds for West Preston. Now a steal. That's Ethan Wilt with the ball. He's going to drive the baseline. Little floater. Oh, didn't get it to go. Little strong. Nice little move by that young man down on the baseline.
Yeah, I thought he was about to get trapped in the corner down there. He worked around the defender and streaked down the baseline. And here come the Eagles once again. And this time contact on the approach.
Yeah, that's going to send Lyric Moats to the line. So we hope you're enjoying our telecast this evening from over here in Arthurdale, the home of the West Preston Panthers. Tomorrow night, Steve, we're back at the Castle.
Yep, Preston Knights back home and trying to pick up the slack, right the boat. Got taken a little aback down at Parkersburg. And couldn't quite bring home a win, but they'll be back in the Castle, ready to play.
They go up against Fairmont Senior. We know Fairmont Senior is always a tough team to play against.
Always good, and they're one of the better teams in this part of the state. You know, there aren't really too many teams that Preston can say that they're just going to, on paper, dominate, because they play in an area with so many good squads.
Yeah, but I guess I'm hoping that they get Jaden Foltz back tomorrow night. Their point guard's been out with a severe sprain, so that should help their ball handling a little bit. Ball off of Mr. Hawkins' leg, so it will stay with East Preston. 3:39 remaining. 37-19 in favor of West Preston.
And, of course, Terry, fans of the middle school contests should take note. We're going to try to have a Friday evening basketball extravaganza coming from Brewston, where we have not been before, so that's going to be fun to produce up there. But we're working to get connections made and get in there and get the Bulldogs on the air here in the county and around the world.
Yeah, against this same West Preston team that we're watching right now. So those two teams should match up really well. Colton Goff, I believe, is coaching that squad in Brewston.
there's a young man with a great history as a Preston Knight and a great pedigree as a ball player and a coach. And I think we're going to see big things in years to come from Colton.
Colton's doubling up. He's also helping out with the Preston High program, too. He's the head coach at the middle school, but he's helping Coach Kuntz at the high school. Saw him there the other day. 3:02 remaining, 37-19 with Mr. Bryson Hawkins to the line. Smith somehow gets the rebound and comes out of there. Now a long, deep three taken by number 1, Josh Gibson.
I would say young Mr. Gibson's had a steady diet of March Madness all weekend. Picked up a couple pointers. Always been a good shooter, but he's lighting it up tonight.
Mountaineers could have used him the other night.
Let's not even go there.
Smith with the rebound. He'll push it down floor for the Panthers and loses it out of bounds. I really like this facility, Steve. It's they've changed the colors up from the old days when it was Valley High School. They kept the red, and then they went to the red and white, but it went to red, white, and blue now.
Always a good choice.
Yep. Stone tied up. But the people here in Arthurdale and Valley District can really be proud of this school. It's a immaculate, well kept. Got to thank all the hardworking janitors that work here at this facility because they do an excellent job.
All right, the Eagles working it into the front court once again.
Caleb Stone brings it up across the timeline for the Panthers. With 1:56 on the clock. Caleb's going to take one from deep. Oh, just off the front of the iron.
Long rebound out that time and controlled by West, and then we get some contact.
Yeah, Hunter Harrison reached in. He's trying to tie up Mr. Gibson. Couple new faces back in for East Preston. They get Jacob Hensley back in. Hensley, I think. And number 5, Ethan Wilt, along with Hunter Harrison. Gibson from an NBA 3. Almost got it to rattle in.
Good
turnaround taken by Conrad. Just had it up on the glass, just didn't get it to drop.
Really good ball movement by West that possession.
(40-19) in favor of the Panthers.
It's been an offensive explosion here for West tonight. Let's hope the Panthers kept a little in reserve for Friday, Terry.
Yep, we'll be on the road again tomorrow night, back up at the Castle, and then hopefully Friday night down in Brewston for the first time with the telecast. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors who allow us to be here and do the job that we do to bring you high school and middle school action here in Preston County. Nice pass down low, gets it up there, it's scored it. That's number 30, Leighton Blosser. Oh, another turnover for East Preston. Ethan Wilt tried to corral that ball before it got out of bounds.
Inside the final minute here, clock winding inside 40 seconds. And that one's going to be long, out of bounds, and belong to the Eagles. So they get at least one more opportunity to come down here. And a little out of control, going just a little bit too quick there. That one gets tied up. Possession arrow belongs to East. We wind down to the final buzzer here in Arthurdale. Terry, good time had by all. East Preston just having a tough shooting night. Not the case for the home team tonight. A big offensive output for West Preston.
Yeah, most of the damage came pretty much in the first half with Aaron White's 12. He really didn't do much after that. They pretty much let him take a seat on the bench and let some of the younger players get in there. Nice job by Josh Gibson for West Preston tonight. I had him unofficially with 9, but I think he could have had 12. Might have missed one. The rest of the team in there with some 2s and 3s. Mr. Tristan Smith had 7, and that rounded out the 30 or 42-point scoring night for the Panthers this evening. On the other side, Landon Bolliard started out like a house on fire. He scored 6 points in the first half, but really didn't do a lot after that. The rest of the scoring came from Keenan Parker and Mr. Sigley.
Yeah, the Eagles were hampered by cold shooting and the fact that West Preston just flew to the ball defensively. They swarmed it under, and early on, East just had a difficult time dealing with that. Way too many turnovers, and that kind of closed the deal. West Preston picks up a quality home win here in the regular season. They'll move on, seeking that coveted second place finish. This year, particularly for the middle school players, it's all about the seeding, because I don't think we're going to be in the castle for tournament time. I think these are going to go to the individual schools, and if I had to call it right now, I'd say we're probably going to be at Central Preston for the finale. That's what I think. They've been dominant thus far. Could change. We'll see how the rest of this regular season plays out. But a nice crowd. We thank them for turning out here in Arthurdale. We thank all of our fans, whether you're on the Prodigy system, the Atlantic Broadband system, or out there on the Hometown TV YouTube feed, on the internet, wherever you might be. Terry Cochran, Steve Blake, the whole Tri-State production crew, Brad the Hitman Hart, on camera, up in the crow's nest. He might be getting a little dizzy. He's up so high. Lack of oxygen up here. And Rick Walker, the big Texan, down there at the end of the floor. Dan Sims, our technical director tonight. For all those guys, and for Mountain Digital's executive producer back at the home office, Denise Blake, we say thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see you when we see you next time with more Preston County basketball action. right here on Hometown TV.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralda Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save a Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
If you haven't had a chance to try the West Virginia-made Almost Heaven collection, now is the perfect time. These mattresses are double-sided and flippable. Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. Introducing our new Shop at Home Comfort Select experience. Visit our website, fill out the comfort questionnaire, or call us, and based on your information, we will help you select a set that is just right for you, delivered sanitarily and safely to your home. So stop in or order online. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Mattress shopping made easy. No hassles, no pressure. That's the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it. Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralda Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733. The Transitional